What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for being patient with me, getting these out to you. All right, let's get you some fresh boops. Boop, 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 boop. Neptunian transmissions. All right, Pisces. Final week of the sun rolling through Pisces rising 7th house of partnerships. And of course, we've had this Venus Mars square that's been perfecting. So that's Venus squaring up to Mars from your 7th house of partners to your is it your 4th house, right? Yeah. Mars rolling through your 4th of family, home, your foundations, your emotions, and all of that. So that's, a lot of people have been experiencing this square as kind of maybe frustrating, and most of the delays that people are experiencing have been arbitrary, in nature, kind of for basic reasons. All right, let's get into the cards for Pisces and see what comes out for you in this final week of Virgo season. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What do they most need to hear right now? So you could be thinking a lot about, partnerships, working together with others right now. Those of you with Pisces rising particularly. It's your 7th house is highlighted. Venus is also rolling through there. Let's see what's going on. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. So this is relationships, but it's also partnerships of all kinds. It's friendships, work partnerships, and like all kinds of partnerships are highlighted during, Virgo season for Pisces rising. Some of you may be a little bit frustrated in this area for one reason or another. You may be dealing with, the square, though, it inspires action. Squares always inspire, like, it makes you want to take action. It makes you want to get things done. So some of you are inspired to get things done, maybe around the house, around the home. Others of you may be, experiencing some maybe frustrations emotionally in regards to partnerships, other people. There could be like delays there, and a lot of it is just arbitrary reasons, schedule differences. Everybody's dealing with a lot. But yeah, this time of year definitely highlights partnerships for Pisces. But next week, it's going to get deeper as you begin an 8th house transit. So that's your sex, death, other people's money, depth, psychology house. So prepare for that. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you. Yeah, 8th house, that's your house of mergers. And that's an area of reevaluation for you because that's where Mercury began its retrograde. So you could be thinking deep thoughts, like there could be certain things that are preoccupying you. That's a heavy house. It's going to be more highlighted, beginning next week. You're going to have the new moon there. All right, Pisces, let's see what comes out for you. Messages for Pisces, all placements. What do we got? Lovers reverse. Okay. Why am I not shocked? So there's, love situations may be a little bit unhappy right now for some of you. Maybe you're feeling a lack of reciprocation. Others of you, there may have been a breakup, a falling out, or there's just a strong attraction but disunity. Then we have 9 of Wands reverse. That's Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is feeling guarded. This is paranoia, feeling very like closed off. You could be dealing with someone that's very closed off. And then we have, wow, you got the Lovers reverse and the 2 of Cups reverse in the same reading so far. Damn. During a 7th house transit, 8th house Mercury retrograde. I'm not shocked. Let's see what's under this. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, the Fool, and the 9 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Some of you are having to be a little more self-sufficient than you would like to be right now. Maybe you're dealing with someone that's very, very independent. Maybe you're being called to be more independent, and maybe there's a little bit of maybe it's a little bit difficult right now. I don't know. It may have been some changes, some poor timing, or other things that have come up. Heartbeat of the reading, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Some of you are just straight up exhausted right now. Maybe you're burnt out. Maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you feel like giving up. You know, what's your challenge? Strength reverse. Wow. So some of you are actually feeling very depleted right now, burnt out, just low energy. And that's, you know, also, again, not a shock because we've also had the sun in your 7th house of partnerships opposite Neptune in your own sign. Some of you are feeling a little bit demoralized about relationships right now, maybe even a little bit low energy because you feel like you're not getting the support that you need, or I don't know. Let's see what's driving this. The Tower reverse. Okay, that's some avoidant energy. So this is avoiding a disaster, or someone is avoiding you, or you're avoiding someone. This is just kind of avoidant energy driving the whole thing here. 6 of Cups reverse in your recent past. Some of you were kind of, there may have been something you were ruminating on in your recent past. Maybe someone from your past, you know, something from your past. Maybe something brought up some vulnerable feelings that made you feel kind of stuck in a negative time capsule. Something like a grudge energy, or something you're having a hard time letting go of, or someone you're having a hard time letting go of. There's something that maybe brought up some negative feelings in the recent past. I'm getting a kind of a demoralized vibe here and just kind of sapped. You know, maybe you're just running yourself ragged. Others of you just may, I don't know, what's on the, we got more Sagittarius energy. You may have Sagittarius somewhere in your big 3, or you're dealing with someone that does, but there's definitely something that's, it's taking time. It's taking patience. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a situation, but it's also an energy focused on healing, peace. Maybe this is a reconciliation with a person on you know, your mind here, patching things up, peace offerings and the like. What's in the near future? Nervous energy. You could be biting your tongue. Maybe there's things you're not wanting. Maybe there's things you're not saying. Maybe there's someone you're dealing with that's biting their tongue. There could be something making you nervous. What's your approach? Oh, damn. Okay, so a little bit bitter, a little bit of resentment here. Some of you feel kind of defeated, embarrassed. It's like you feel like you have to take an L. There's kind of a defeated energy. It's a little bit low morale is what I'm sensing here. Strength in reverse as your challenge is low confidence, low self-esteem, but even in combination with the 7 of Wands reverse, it's just low, overall low vitality, low solar plexus energy is what I'm getting. Some of you really need to focus on the solar plexus right now. Let's see what's going on in your environment. An emotionally unavailable person, Queen of Cups reverse. This person is like, they're cold emotionally. This could be another water sign of significance. It doesn't have to be. This is just someone that's not necessarily emotionally available. Your hopes and fears, we have 9 of Cups reverse, outcome 6 of Pentacles reverse. With the 9 of Cups being reversed in your hopes and fears, this card is actually associated with Pisces. You know, it's associated with, I think it's the 2nd decan. I can't remember. It is, I think, the 2nd decan of Pisces. But this is a card about being emotionally fulfilled in and of yourself, on your own. You know, it's a 9. So it's about emotional self-sufficiency. There's some worry here about sadness or about feeling incomplete in and of yourself for some of you. We got the 2 of Cups reversed at the base of this reading. So relationships are very much at the forefront of your mind for those of you that this is meant for. You could be feeling a little bit defeated. Maybe you feel like someone is avoiding you, or you, I don't know. Let me clarify what this 6 of Cups reverse is in the recent past. Why is this here? Something maybe was brought up in a memory, or, you know, a negative feeling. Something made you have like a bad taste in your mouth that maybe is rooted in the past experiences that weren't exactly great, you know. This could be childhood wounds for some of you. I don't know. Or it's just something that made you kind of, okay, Page of Cups. Recent past, you were really, really sensitive to something. Page of Cups is so sensitive to subliminals. This could have been a message, you know, that maybe you extended yourself in some way, shape, or form with the Page of Cups here. And maybe it didn't, you felt like someone avoided you, or you felt like, I don't know, what is this? Yeah, the Lover's reverse. You just felt like it wasn't reciprocated. It was just disunity. Maybe you felt like it was one-sided. Some of you literally felt, what is this here for? Yeah, you felt rejected. You felt rejected. You felt ignored. You felt, you extended yourself in some small way, and you felt kind of like not seen or not heard, or I don't know. There's just a general, like, some of you just plain and simple feeling a little bit demoralized and down about relationships right now, a little bit. Like, let me clarify the Tower reverse. Why is this here? The Moon reverse. Yeah, wow, that's your own card. So Pisces energy in the reverse. Some of you feel like you're having to accept the reality of certain situations or people, and maybe it's a little bit difficult. I do see you trying to keep your cool, trying to keep your composure, trying to keep like a patient attitude here, but with this being your approach, you are processing some kind of grudge-like energy, a little bit of prickliness, a little bit of just kind of it's like you're sore, there's a soreness here. Let me clarify the Seven of Wands reverse. Why is this here? King of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the Ace of Cups. Some of you, this is a love situation. It may involve a fire sign. For some of you, it's like you're just exhausted. You feel really sensitive too. There's something really sensitive. You feel kind of, it's like a defeated feeling. Let me clarify the Strength reverse. Some of you are just straight up tired and feeling kind of defeated when it comes to partnerships. Let me clarify this. Your challenge. Page of Swords. Wow. Aww. So this is messages, this is communication. Some of you either feel underconfident, maybe because of the way communications are going, or you feel a weakness for someone in particular. Let me clarify the Page of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the Page of Wands reverse. And the Two of Cups reverse. So I don't know what this is. Some of you are really wanting attention right now, like plain and simple. And I don't mean to, like, don't take it wrong. Everyone needs love. Everyone needs attention. It's okay, to admit that, and maybe you just feel like you're not getting the attention you want from the places that you want it from. Some of you may even feel like so exhausted and defeated right now that you may seek, attention from like someone that maybe you shouldn't, maybe someone you broke up with. Two of Cups reverse. I don't know. We have earth energy, we have fire energy. Yeah, I do live. So the live streaming is it's the Aquarius is available. Aquarius is out. Let's clarify Temperance. Sagittarius energy at the crowning position. Knight of Pentacles. So something is going to take time, patience. And some of you have been so focused on your practical life, and maybe you feel like it's just day in, day out, Mr. Rogers type of just like do your work, go to sleep, get up, do your work. And maybe you feel a little bit on your own, and you're needing like a little bit of like, it's your partnership house that is highlighted in Virgo season, and you're having a Mercury retrograde in your 8th house. So some of you are processing a lot here. Maybe you're processing. I kept seeing like in the weeks prior, like Pisces and Pisces rising, processing, falling out, breakups, disunity, maybe social disunity, that type of thing. Like, and really needing to be very self-reliant. And in this season of just like where your 7th house is highlighted, and now you're having a Mercury retrograde in your 8th house. So some of you are feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit out, like tired, wanting attention, wanting like, there's a weakness here I'm sensing in your energy. And some of you maybe your challenge, maybe feel this feeling of weakness Maybe you feel like you're not getting acknowledgement or the attention you want from certain others, and you may be craving intimacy or closeness with others, and you're feeling a little bit, you got to be careful with this. Is your approach, though. This is self-sabotage. So let's clarify temperance one more time. Yeah, 9 of Wands reverse. So that's strong Sagittarius energy coming through here. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. You may have Sagittarius in your chart. Somebody here may be very guarded. They may have a lot of walls built up around them. This may be your own energy. Maybe you're a little bit paranoid. What is this? The Hierophant. Okay. Either this involves a long-term commitment of some kind of marriage, or it involves some kind of healing protocol, advice from someone you respect. This could be healing advice. This could be rules or protocols. I don't know what this is, but you know something's going to take time. And there's some sort of a structure here that you appear to be trying to maintain in your life. Let me clarify the Knight of Swords reverse. Or actually, I want to go right for your environment. Who is this Queen of Cups reverse? The Three of Pentacles. So this may be a few people. This may be a couple of different people in your environment, and maybe they're both or all, or just kind of, they're remote, they're distant, they're kind of aloof, or just kind of not emotionally available the way that you wish they were. Yeah, Six of Swords. Someone here, some of you feel a little bit left behind by somebody. What is this? And the Ace of Wands reverse. And there's something here that's been like real start, stop, start, stop. Or someone feels like they had a false start with you. I don't know. Let me clarify your approach. Why is the Five of Swords your approach? The 10 of Clubs. Oh, so you're feeling, some of you are really kind of in your head right now about, it's like you've got these high ideals. You want this like happy family, this happy ending, whatever this happy ending situation is, whatever your 10 of Cups is to you. You're feeling like defeated in regards to some sort of, like fantasy happy ending or your ultimate emotional fulfillment. And of course you have the, it's like you have the 9 of Cups reverse in your hopes and fears. We have to get the 9 of Cups before we can reach the 10. Some of you are feeling a little bit daunted by that task. How do I be happy alone first? And maybe that's a little bit of a challenge right now, is the fact that maybe you're craving partnership, you're craving intimacy. Maybe some of you are trying to put the cart ahead of the horse because I do see an awareness that something is going to take some time or patience. Let me clarify the Knight of Swords reverse in your near future. Empress reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles reverse with the 6 of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. What I'm seeing here in the near future is it's possible you're navigating a little bit of insecurity and doubt about maybe choices you've made or decisions that you're making right now or the path that you're on. And maybe even you're feeling a little bit needy in the near future and in want of attention, but you're nervous about asking for what you want. You're nervous about voicing these concerns to somebody because you've had this like real kind of aloof energy in your environment for one reason or another. Like whoever is coming up in your environment, it's like they're not exactly emotionally. It's like they're cool and kind of detached. They're not really emotionally available. So it's like there's this hesitancy to voice your inner concerns or your struggles or what it is you're really going through here in the near future. You're kind of biting your tongue. I do see you navigating a little bit of, it's like there's this feeling coming through in your reading, like some of you just need a pure and simple hug, a pat on the back, somebody to tell you they're proud of you, somebody to tell you, hey man, like, I love you, man. Like, just somebody to just simply fucking, I just get it. There's a certain, you feel like something's missing, I feel, and you also feel like you're having to accept a certain degree of like certain people not being as available as they once were. It's kind of, it's very Jordan Peterson vibes. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and you're like, God damn it, that's the last thing I want to hear right now. It's like you're just, some of you want a reprieve from this energy of just self-sufficiency and I got to do it all alone. And let me clarify your approach here, because we got the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Some of you are having some regret, remorse, or you're feeling kind of defeated here. Prickly, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hermit reverse. Yeah, you're just lonely. You're lonely. You feel like some of you feel like you picked a lonely road. You could be, maybe you made some decisions, in the recent past. Maybe certain relationships have changed form, or they've changed in some way that, although maybe you felt like you were doing what was right for yourself or what was authentic to you, or what was healthy, it's left you feeling lonely, and you're kind of facing certain inner neediness, and you're acknowledging you're human. You're human, Pisces. It's okay to feel needy and lonely sometimes. It's okay to like reach out to people and be like, you know what, I've been working real hard lately. I haven't like heard from anyone in a while, it's okay. You don't have to be like Castaway with Wilson, it's okay. Some of you really need to hear that it's okay to, admit that you're feeling a little lonely, it's okay. You don't have to be like, you're fucking Pisces. All right, let's clarify this environment. Yeah, 2 of Swords. There may be a couple of different people here. This may be a couple of different people. This could be a friend. This could be, this could represent a few people. But it seems like they're all kind of like, in your time of loneliness, you feel like it's just this energy coming through in your approach here, where you're having to be real stoic and focused on maybe finances, stability, a stable beginning, a new beginning that's stable for yourself. And maybe you feel like it's at the expense of relationships, happiness, softness, and all of that. And there's these people coming through in your environment. There's this like stalemate energy, and maybe there's indecision as well. Maybe there is someone here that is confused as well about where they stand with you or how to act around you. Or let me clarify this. Yeah, 7 of Cups reverse. So somebody here's not confused. Okay, that's weird. Let me clarify this outcome, because this is just feeling one, like breadcrumbs, like things are one-sided, between you and someone. Let me clarify this. The 10 of Wands, you're just really burdened by this. Wow, the Devil at the bottom of the deck and the 5 of Pentacles under that with the 2 of Pentacles under that. Whew, Pisces. Wow. That's an 8th house Mercury retrograde if I ever saw it. Some of you are burying yourself in your work. You're feeling isolated, lonely, racked with duties. Some of you are burdened by something that is one-sided between yourself and somebody that maybe really still has a grip on you. You could feel out in the cold. Some of you, this has impacted your self-esteem, your self-worth. Some of you just feel alone and burdened by the sheer amount of maybe duties and work ahead of you, like, or that you're already buried and immersed with. Some of you may have recently dropped a connection, maybe because you felt like it was the right thing to do. Maybe you were dealing with a Libra of significance, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Whatever this was, it all happened very quickly. Certain things have changed here, and it's left you in this weird limbo of, something's going to take time, and that you have a long road ahead of you. Here is what I'm seeing. let me clarify the outcome. What I am seeing in your challenge position is that some of you, I don't know what this is, but there's this like weakness, and some of you may have a weak moment, or you feel a sense of like neediness or weakness, and it may cause you to feel tempted to do something here or reach out to someone that maybe you had that. I mean, 2 of Cups reverse. I mean, maybe this is someone you broke up with. Could be an earth sign of significance, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I don't know, but there's some sort of weakness here. You may be feeling a weak moment. Some of you are simply just straight up like lonely, and you just, oh my God, you just literally feel lonely and buried in work. Some of you feel like nobody understands. Like nobody understands me. And there's these people in your environment, and they're all just kind of, I just get this vibe like they're all off doing their own thing. They're just not as emotionally available maybe as they once were, or maybe they never were. Yeah, Justice. Wow. Some of you feel like this is the right thing to do, and you're trying to do the right thing here. Justice and the Magician. Wow, so you do have a long road ahead of you here. I feel like you're really thinking about some deep shit for some reason with this Hierophant, Temperance. This is tough, man. You're thinking about the future here, but there's some sort of sacrifice in the meantime that you're having to make on some sort of path you're traveling here. And maybe you're experiencing a little bit of a weak moment. You know, maybe you're acknowledging your inner needs, and you're like, yeah, I really am kind of like, I feel lonely, you know? And it's like, hey, man, we're all human. We all experience that. It's okay to admit that. But yeah, I do see a little bit of prickliness, a little bit of like, it's a defeated energy coming through in this week's reading for you. There's something that requires a lot of self-sufficiency, determination. Your worry here is sadness. Maybe you feel like sadness is going to go on and on forever. This is kind of a tough Mercury retrograde for Pisces rising. You know, it's in a real deep, watery house that's really preoccupied. It's a sticky house. And Mercury there, it can bring up like intrusive thoughts. You know, it can have us stuck on something or stuck on someone, or having repetitive thoughts that we can't, you know, release, we can't let go of, we can't stop thinking about. It can be real preoccupying and kind of obsessive thinking, you know. And it's also really broody, you know, Mercury there. And with all these other like aspects going on, the square between Venus in your 7th house of partnerships to Mars in your 4th, this can be really, you know, yeah, I could see it kind of making, especially those of you that are alone right now, like kind of feel like kind of down on, like a little bit sorry for yourselves, you know. And you deserve empathy though as well. You know, you're a human being. You're a human being. Let's take a look at what's going on for Pisces and the person on their mind. Let's see what's going on here. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Yeah, some of you are just, you've been working yourself into the ground. It seems like the outcome shows like a little bit more of the same. Some of you are kind of even resenting your situation a little bit right now with the 5 of Swords being your approach. What's up, you guys? What's up, Kurt? So yeah, that's kind of that was kind of a little bit of a tough read. Wow. So let's take a look and see what's going on between you and the person on your mind. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person on their mind. Let's see what comes out for you, Pisces. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Yeah, damn, that outcome. Some of you are just, you feel like shit is one-sided, you know, maybe between you and someone. It's just like this vibe of people in your environment. It's like maybe people are just less available right now than they have been. It's like your energy gave me this vibe of just like, me against the world, like this this cold world where everyone's got to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and just be hella stoic and keep a stiff upper lip. You know, it was, oh man, Pisces, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Like, I mean, honestly, that near future, you know, position, it's like, it's okay to reach out to people and be like, you know what? I've been working real hard. I'm feeling a little bit lonely. It's okay to talk about that shit. There's no shame. Some of you actually feel a little bit of shame around it for some reason. Maybe because you feel like other people are I mean, some personalities, it's just easier for them to be alone. Some, you know, it's like those of us with, like, for instance, like 12th house placements, or, you know, for instance, like stelliums in like really stoic signs are just really naturally good at being alone. And that doesn't mean that everybody that doesn't have that, there's something wrong with them, you know? It's like, it's perfectly human. It's okay. Some of y'all just straight up, you need a hug. You need a hug, and you need a pat on the back, and you need somebody to say, I'm proud of you. Like, maybe that's what you need. Just a little bit of attention or warmth or something, you know? With that Five of Swords, though, being your approach, just be careful that you don't seek negative attention, or that you don't be like passive aggressive or self-sabotage in any type of way. There's healthy ways to get attention. For instance, directly asking for it, you know, is one way. But yeah, just careful with that Five of Swords approach. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on between you and the person on your mind. What do we got here? We have the moon reverse. So that was, you know, clarifying the base of your spread there. So this is your own card. Some of you really do feel like you're having to just accept certain things for the way they are right now. And it's a little bit, when the moon is reversed, it's like coming to reality with the bump. It's kind of an energy of just acceptance. You know, it's when I see the moon reverse, it always invokes like the serenity prayer. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Some of you are accepting the fact that there's somebody that's just, you know, or some people that are just not as emotionally available as before, or they never were, you know, and it's like this coldness. Some of you feel like you're accepting the cold, stoic nature of reality right now. Maybe it's a little harsh. You're trying to deny it, though. Seven of Swords reverse. There's something here that you don't want to see that needs to be accepted. I don't know what this is. What's under that? There's that Five of Swords in reverse. So you could be slightly resenting your situation right now, interpersonally. You know, it's like, yeah, Virgo season is Pisces rising 7th house. Of course you're going to be preoccupied with relationships. You know, of course you're going to be like, it's your Virgo season is like your cuffing season. You know, it's like, what do we got under that? Heartbreak. Damn, Pisces. And work. You're just like, damn. So you're just throwing yourself into your work, very similar to Goat Gang, except Goat Gang didn't have like a bunch of like heartbreak going on. It was more, it's like Goat Gang energy is more comfy with that, you know, whereas Pisces is like, that's rough, dog. Like, all right, so you're showing up as the Ace of Cups. You're real sensitive right now. You're real sensitive to the downloads. You're real sensitive to everything the universe is saying to you right now. Your heart's all super open. You could be really sensitive and I'm just getting this vibe like y'all need a hug. Y'all need some attention, you know? Y'all need like a friend, somebody to talk to, and maybe it's just you feel like the world is just like cold and doesn't have time for that, you know? And it's like, yeah, it's Virgo season. Everybody's like dealing with problems, you know, in this Mars, you know, Venus square, it's like a lot of the delays and the coldness that people may be experiencing interpersonally really has just arbitrary causes behind it. It's like everybody's solving problems. Everyone's dealing with some type of bullshit right now. So definitely, and especially since the sun is opposite Neptune in your sign, try not to take these, you know, things personally right now. On your mind, you're stalking, not talking. So you're watching something or someone heavily. Maybe there's not a lot of communication, but your heart's really open. You're very sensitive. Wow. Empress is the energy you're bringing. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a good vibe. That's a good vibe. I already like that. So you're really focused here on treating yourself very well, enjoying the fruits of your labor, growing and expanding. being very creative, nurturing your creativity, you know, making yourself feel hella good, you know, preening, just really, really taking good care of yourself here, making yourself feel good, look good, smell good. You know, this is major arcana 9 of Pentacles. All right, how you're being seen. 2 of Swords reversed. Somebody sees you as kind of having your hand forced or coming out of confusion, coming to clarity, making a choice, or having your hand forced, being forced to make some sort of choice. How you're seeing yourself, you're seeing yourself as real autonomous, strong, in charge of your empire, in charge of your kingdom. This is a very strong, autonomous, independent energy. You're just focused on what you have control of, controlling your empire. Energy in your feelings, we've got Sun reversed. So this could be mild depression for some of you. You know, this could be a little bit of mild depression, or you feel like your happiness is delayed, or it's just going to take some time here. It's a little bit of a depression vibe, though, mild depression, because some of you feel like you're really having to be very stoic, you know, like real, just like Jordan Peterson, you know, like pull yourself up by your bootstraps and that type of vibe I'm seeing here. And it's like you're accepting that, but there's some of it you don't, there's some things that maybe you don't want to see. Person on your mind showing up as the Chariot. So this could be a Cancer of significance, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this is just someone, maybe they're on the move. Maybe they're traveling a lot. Maybe they're just feeling some sort of victory. They could be experiencing some sort of victory, or they're just en route. What's on their mind? High Priestess reverse. Okay. This person has secret passion about something or someone, or they're very secretive, or they keep very much to themselves. Energy they're bringing. 5 of Wands. Whoa. Okay, so this person is either really spicy, or they feel really competitive, or there's a lot going on, or there's contrasting viewpoints, contrasting opinions between you, or a lot of competition around this person, or for this person, or for you. How you see them fucking winning. So you could be, this person could be getting a lot of recognition, respect. They could be very, very visible for some of you. Very visible on social media. They could be famous, ghetto famous. I don't know. But this person is bringing an energy of like they're winning. You know, this person is just winning. They're on a victory streak of some kind. Maybe they work in a highly competitive industry or a creative industry of some kind. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, a lot of Leo energy coming through here. It's weird because this person, it's like they're very front and center. You know, very visible, kind of a loud, visible energy. Maybe not loud. I mean, High Priestess reverse, though, on their mind, in spite of this person having some sort of weird presence, being very, you know, a go-getter, you know, if you will, with the Chariot here, they're a very quiet person. How they see themselves, okay, they're procrastinating. They've been procrastinating on certain things. Some of them are trying to distract themselves, or they're feeling very distracted by a whole lot of things going on here. It's kind of a little bit of a fickle bitch energy, you know. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. In their feelings, more Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So this is someone that very much keeps to themselves. There's some mistrust here towards you for some reason. They don't feel very trusting. It's like they'll only, I don't know, there's a little bit of mistrust here for one reason or another. They're a little bit guarded, or they're just focused on self-nurturing. You know, Queen of Pentacles reverse, I always laugh when I say it, but it's like, it always reminds me of a girl on her period. You know, whether this is a girl on her period or not, it's just a self-nurturing energy for one reason or another. This person could be dealing with like health issues, or, you know, menstrual cramps. Like, I don't fucking know. Maybe financial issues are unstable. Maybe their material or household is needing attention. This person is just really focused on self-nurturing, but oftentimes too, the Queen of Pentacles reverse is mistrustful of others. Energy between you, we have the 4 of Wands, we have the Page of Cups reverse, and we have the 8 of Cups reverse. Okay. So this is interesting. There's an emotional blockage here between you and this person. There's a kind of a cold, aloof energy emotionally. And there's this, there's also an energy here of not knowing whether to stay or go. And then there's this Four of Wands, which is a celebration. This is something to celebrate. This could be milestones. This could be a mutual desire to take things to the next level, or to gather, or to hang out, to spend time with one another. But it's unspoken, or there's just this coldness there, this aloof energy, or an emotional blockage. Maybe you're not speaking. Let's see what your next move is going to be in this situation, Pisces. There could be a few people coming up on this end with the Five of Wands here, being the energy being brought here. Some of you, this is multiple people. I don't know. Let's see what your next move is. All right, you're feeling a little bit down here, Pisces. You're feeling a little bit down. The Star reverse. You just feel like something's hopeless. Some of you really do. You need a hug. You need a friend. You need to spend time with somebody. You need some attention. You need some TLC, like straight up. You know, and you just need a little bit of some moral support, because you're feeling a little bit sensitive here. You're doing everything you can to be self-sufficient. You're bringing the Empress. You're seeing yourself as the Emperor. You're doing everything you can to be super strong and keep a stiff upper lip, but it's just not enough. You know, it's like, this is your 7th house, the season of your 7th house. It's okay. You know, you're feeling a little down in your next move. Let's see what this person's next move is towards you. Person on your mind. What is this person's next move towards Pisces? All right, what? 10 of Swords. I did not see that coming. Let's clarify this. The 8 of Wands. And the 5 of Cups in reverse. Let me clarify your next move. The Death card. Holy shit. What is going on here? Something is an era is definitely over, or a relationship is forever changed. And maybe that's a little bit sad. Let me clarify this. Yeah, the 10 of Cups reverse. Jesus Christ. That's tough. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. Some of you, this is really giving you, you're dealing with some depression here. I mean, you're going to have this, you've been having this Mercury retrograde in your 8th house. It's a real moody and broody house, you know, so it's going to be, it could bring up some shit, man. Fuck. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. Some of you, this person's at a distance from you. This person's not, it's like they're not talking to you a whole lot. They keep their plans. This person keeps a lot to themselves. King of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, out of mistrust of others, or out of mistrust of you. This person doesn't trust you, or they don't trust people. I don't know. What is this person feeling? It's air energy, earth energy. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is this person feeling towards Pisces? Person on Pisces line. 7 of Cups. So that's Venus in Scorpio. This is real confusing. This person's confused. They're they have a lot of options, or they're just in fantasy mode. They have a lot of options, or there's wishful thinking or fantasy, or a lot of confusion here. What was that? The Queen of Cups. Okay, so somebody here is very psychic, very intuitive, very loving, unconditionally loving, very empathic, a lot of agape coming through here. Very sensitive, but for some reason, this person has, they're very closed off, and they only share so much with you, or they don't talk to you at all in some cases. I don't know. Let me clarify how they view you. A lot of people coming in this person's feelings. 3 people have come out. That's a lot of people. It's a lot of court cards. Let's clarify how you're being viewed. How are you viewing this person? Or they're viewing you as the Hermit reverse. They're seeing you as forced to take like some lonely path, and like not wanting to be alone. Like feeling lonely, straight up, like alienated, isolated, alienated, cast out. Like they see you as being forced to take that position or that road. How else are you viewing this person besides winning? Like, you see this person as like they could be very successful, or they're just getting a lot of attention. Maybe they post a lot on social media. Maybe they're just they're smiley and just like shining and glistening in their own destiny. I don't know. You just see this person as like living their best life, winning. Let's clarify this. And the world reverse. Okay, so you feel like you have unfinished business with this person, or you see them as having unfinished business. 6 of Cups. So you miss this person, whoever this is. This is someone you were possibly once very close with, or you crave their company. You miss their company. This could be someone from your past, or someone you have a lot of history with, or a lot of memories with. This is someone you were once very close with, and you're missing them, and you feel like you have unfinished business with them. Let me clarify your feelings. The Ace of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So you feel like your happiness is delayed. Some of you are depressed. You're feeling lonely. You don't want to be alone. Some of you are very serious about someone here. You want to give them your pentacle. And you feel like it's just a matter of time, or it's going to take time to get maybe a self-sufficient enough. Others of you are simply like there's something here making you feel insecure. Some of you are confronting a little bit of like loneliness, maybe to the point where you're feeling a little bit like you need a leg up, or you're feeling a little bit needy, a little bit clingy, a little bit lonely right now with that 9 of Pentacles reverse. Real sensitive energy too with this Ace of Cups. It's like, damn. Yeah, and I mean, you've been just like throwing yourself into your grind, with that 8 of Pentacles that came through with all that other, the Moon reverse, the Queen of Cups reverse. It's like that cold sting of reality, just having to grind away. Like, yeah, some of you you're having a little bit of a weak moment, and you're trying your best to be strong, is what I'm seeing. Let me clarify how this person sees themselves. Wow. Hierophant reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse. So that's like little baby, fickle bitch energy with Big Daddy fickle bitch energy. So this is a real non-committal person. This person doesn't answer to anybody. This person doesn't want to be held down by anybody. They don't want to be told what to do. They're kind of giving me anti-authoritarian vibes. I'm kind of, let me clarify how they're seeing themselves one more time. This person answers to their own inner sense of authority. The Lovers. Okay, so this person sees themselves as having choices, or being at a crossroads. Having choices and not really wanting to be pinned down by anybody. This person could have options, fam, whoever this is. They want to keep their options open. They don't trust people, or they don't trust you, whoever this is. Let me clarify the 5 of Wands that they're bringing. The Ace of Swords. Okay, and the 7 of Pentacles. And the Magician. So this person could have a lot of options, whoever this is. They could have a lot of people competing for their attention, their time, their hand in marriage. I don't fucking know. Like, they've already made their choice, though. They know what and who they want, and they're trying to. Some of them work in communications with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. But others of them, I'm seeing that this person, there's someone they're waiting for, or they're really invested in, and they're trying to pull that person in, or they're really trying to get into alignment with whatever that is. What is the High Priestess reverse? Is this like secret passion for something or someone? What's this High Priestess reverse on their mind? 8 of Swords reverse. And the 2 of Cups reverse. This person, I don't know how they act to you face to face, or if you guys even talk at all, but whoever this is, like, they've low key, like behind the scenes, they're like, fuck you, I don't do what you tell me. Like, they're like they've set themselves free. Like this person is in a mode where they never again want to be like trapped or treated a certain way, or like I don't know what this person's trip is, but they're real like nobody tells me what to do, nobody holds me down, nobody treats me like this, nobody, this person is this is weird. They're very mistrustful of other people, and they're very slow to like, they don't want to be held down by anybody. And this person is like not afraid to say it. I don't know who this is, but this person's trying to bounce back from guilt, disappointment, regret, loss, missed opportunity. There's something here that's ending that is transformed completely. There's been an ending between you and someone, or there's one around the corner. What the fuck? Let me clarify this person's next move towards you. They're real moody. They're real cold emotionally. They're keeping their emotions to themselves. Some of you could also be dealing with someone that... What is the Knight of Cups reverse? What? King of Cups. There's too many people coming up in your reading. There's a lot of people here. I'm not going to lie. 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups in someone's feelings. Hella court cards. Hella people. With the Page of Pentacles reverse, Hierophant reverse, and the Lovers being how somebody over here is seeing themselves, I'm getting this vibe like everybody on your fucking radar, as far as love goes, everybody that you find yourself hella into is emotionally unavailable or non-committal. 4 of Wands, Page of Cups reverse, 8 of Cups reverse, and the mutual energy. Damn. Some of y'all, this Mercury retrograde is a trip for you. Like some of you are going to be doing this calls for some deep healing. This is real similar to, it's kind of similar to the Aquarius read, and it's like each sign sort of has a tendency to bleed into the next a little bit. I've noticed. Let me clarify your next move. You're avoiding someone, or you're trying to avoid a disaster. What is the Tower reverse? The 9 of Cups reverse. You're trying to avoid being emotionally drained or making someone sad or not getting your wish in a situation. What does this mean? The 10 of Wands. Damn. So this has gone on for a long time. What I'm seeing in all the cards in your next move, what's coming to mind is a person that's roaming through like a desert or some shit, and they're on this long ass journey, and they've got only like a little bit of water in their canteen, and they're looking ahead of them to see how much farther they have on their journey, and it's a long walk. And it's like, that's what I'm seeing, and it's like, fuck. I don't know, like some of you know that a certain process is it's gonna take a stiff upper lip. And you're just really feeling the heaviness of that in your next move. It's like the reality of a certain situation is kind of coming home, and it's causing like some kind of reflection on certain situations here. Possibly, definitely relationship situations, who you're attracted to, why, what's driving you. You want something real, and you feel like this is fucking ridiculous how long it's taking, and it's like some of you, in order to get over whatever this is, where it's like, if you really want a relationship, if you really want a partnership and whatever, and you find yourself, you continuously attracted to certain people where they're not emotionally unavailable, or you wind up in relationships out of like, say, convenience, where it's like, yeah, they're super emotionally available, but you're not really feeling them. Because I also see potential of that here too, because we have someone here that does have a lot of love for you, but they're very confused. And then, yeah, when we have this kind of shit in your feelings, it's like we have to turn this right side up. And some of you, know this. You know that you've got to be like, you've got to like be happy alone and all that. And you're doing I see you doing the best you can to do that. But it's like, maybe you're just looking at the prospect of the whole process and the whole thing, and you're feeling a little bit down about it. You're feeling a little bit like, look how long this is taking, you know, type of vibe. I don't know what this is, but yeah, the devil, there is something or someone or some sort of tendency. Maybe, I don't know what this is. As Capricorn energy, there could be something that's really got a grip on you, really got a hold on you, maybe a compulsive activity, a tendency, a need, like something that's had a grip on you. You're trying to close this out. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you, person on Pisces mind or the people. I don't know. This is very similar to Aquarius read. The Aquarius read was a little confusing because I had to do something a little bit different for Aquarius because what came through their read. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. All right, Mercury and Sagittarius. So this person is very honest. They're very philosophical. They're very honest and truthful. They tell it like it is. And then Jupiter and Pisces, but they're simultaneously hella secretive and hella mysterious. Some of them feel a very spiritual connection to you. I do see evidence here of someone having a lot of empathy for you, a lot of understanding. But also, this is weird. Some of you even have someone that's like secretly hella into you. And either they don't show it, or they just don't feel like it's mutual. Or they're confused about where they stand with you. I don't know. Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. This is a friend of yours, Sun in Aquarius. This is a friend of yours. This is someone that either you mainly talk to on social media, Sun in Aquarius, or someone you met through a friend group. It's a friend. You know, this is someone that's friendly with you. They're a friend. But they have a lot of empathy for you. Whoever this is someone that you could talk to and they're real empathic, but they also tell it like it is. But when it comes to certain things, they'll only share so much with you about their inner life. They're real kind of secretive, but they're real empathic, intuitive, but... And then we got Mars and Leo. Damn, what's that about? And Jupiter and Aquarius. I don't know who this is, but they either... This is such weird vibes. Some of you are dealing with someone that doesn't know where they stand with you. You may be... There's a few people coming through in your reading, very similar to Aquarius's vibe. You may be dealing with a few people here. Somebody here may not know where they stand with you. They may be a little unclear about whether you're friends, whether they're lovers. There may be an ex coming through here. Definite friend coming through here. This is so weird. Let me clarify your feelings. What is Pisces feeling towards the person on their mind? Moon in Scorpio. Some of y'all have that placement. So you're really, really in your feelings about certain things. And when the moon is in Scorpio here, it's like some of you, there may be certain things that have really had a grip on you that kind of are, you know, buried in the unconscious. It's like, I just get this vibe, like you're trying to bury a lot. You're trying to sublimate a lot. You're trying to stuff a lot down. You're repressing a lot. And maybe because you're doing that, certain things may be kind of growing a little out of control. You know, certain needs, certain instincts are taking hold here. And maybe you're brooding a lot. You could be brooding a lot. You could have intense feelings towards someone here too with the moon in Scorpio. Real intense desires, real intense feelings, but none of which are you're kind of in conscious control over. Because there's a lot of repression coming through here. Like I do see a strong evidence of you doing everything you can to just be like, keep a stiff upper lip and shit. Like, let's clarify your feelings. Yeah, Mercury and Pisces. Wow, you're real sensitive. You're in a very spiritual place right now. You're doing a lot of deep introspection. You're also really sensitive to everything you hear, see, smell. Like, it's a lot going on. You're very intuitive. You're very sensitive. You're very open to suggestion here. You're also keeping a lot inside. You're also keeping a lot to yourself. You're trying. It's like you're doing everything you can to stiff upper lip. And then we got domination, Mars and Sagittarius. Some of you actually feel like if you were to open up about all the things you're stuffing down and feeling and experiencing, that it would pressure other people or it would pressure someone. Others of you feel pressured to keep quiet. Mars and Sagittarius. You may also feel like you and somebody have ideological differences or differences in needs. You're on a weird vision quest too with Mars and Sagittarius. You're on a quest for truth. Some of you are also it's like you're wrestling with weird desires. It's like on the one hand, you crave intimacy, you crave partnership, but you also want your freedoms. So maybe that's conflicting, you know? Mars and Sagittarius, yeah. And friendship, moon in Cancer. So this is definitely a friend of yours. Some of you actually need some homies right now. You need your homies. Maybe you need your homies to come through for you. Maybe you need a particular homie, you know, to lean on right now in this weird time that you're going through here. Because some of you you're navigating quite a bit of complex territory here inside. It's like you're doing everything you can to just keep a stiff upper lip, be hella stoic. God damn. Let's clarify the Four of Wands between you and someone here. It's a very celebratory energy. Mercury in Leo. That just confirmed it further. This is a real celebratory energy. Man. So there may be somebody that's got something to celebrate. Maybe there's a possibility to get together with somebody here. There may be more than one person involved in this situation. But some of you need a little bit of togetherness in your life, even just a friend, you know, especially because what I see is, it was interesting, the meditation that came through when I was talking about the disparity, the dichotomy between wanting partnership, intimacy, but also kind of wanting freedom to explore yourself and be who you are. And then friendship comes out and it's like, that's the fucking solution. You know, it's like, that's what a friend is. You know, that's like what it's all about. Friendships, that's the happy medium. And maybe you just need a friend right now, a homie. Let's clarify this. Mutual energy. Yeah, moon in Aquarius. This is falling on top of the Page of Cups reverse. So there's a coolness, a detachment, friend zone here between you and someone. Some of you feel emotionally blocked. Others of you, this is literally a friend of yours, or maybe you just, I don't know. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups reverse. There's something here that's like you don't know whether to stay or go, or somebody you're dealing with doesn't know whether to stay or go. Maybe you're questioning an ending that you've had. I don't know. I just feel like some of you you're navigating you've been doing really good, and maybe you're hitting a little bit of a weak spot. You know, you're having a little bit of a moment. And that's okay. Maybe you just need a homie, man. Let's clarify this. All right, we got rebellion, Mars and Aquarius. So a lot of Aquarius energy coming through here. Some of you may have walked away from someone. Maybe you ended a relationship. Maybe you ended a partnership because you wanted your freedom, or they did. And maybe you're in your time of like weakness. Maybe you're having a weak moment and you're like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You're doing good. You know, just keep on your path. Maybe you need a friend, man. You need a hug from a friend. Maybe you need to like smoke a blunt with somebody that you know is a good friend, you know, because you got to refuel sometimes, man. I mean, unless you're like a capstellium, you know, like myself, it's like people need people, you know, it's okay. All right, let's clarify this person's next move towards you. The person on Pisces mind, what are they feeling? There's a few people coming through, even in the next moves. There's a lot of people coming through in your reading. A lot going on here. All right, we got Mars in Cancer. What's that all about? And we got Mercury in Virgo. Let's clarify this. Moon in Leo and Moon in Libra. So there is somebody here that, although they're willing to be like warm, they're willing to cooperate with you, they're willing to see eye to eye with you to a certain degree. They're actually worried, though. They're very cautious. There's somebody over here that's very guarded, mistrustful of people in general. They're willing to work with you. They're willing to get on the same page to a certain degree, but they're very self-protective. They're very cautious. But there's warmth here. There's kindness. You could also have a decision, or someone has a decision. I don't know who this is or who you're dealing with here in your next move. A lot of mixed energy coming through here. 8 of Wands. The first one out was the 10 of fucking Swords. Like, damn, yo, are you ending something? Like, are you having a sequel on like a bitter ending? Are you just like, is somebody coming by to make sure it's dead? Are we kicking a dead horse here? What is this? What's this 10 of Swords all about? Sun in Leo. Saturn in Scorpio. And Venus in Capricorn. So I don't know what's going on here, but something maybe that's been highly dramatic or a source of competitiveness or even a source of arguing is being put to bed. Possibly because someone's either like, it's the right thing to do, it's the moral thing to do, or it's the professional thing to do, or it's the mature thing to do, or they're married, or they're involved, or they're otherwise committed to someone else. I don't know. We got Venus and Capricorn coming out here. Some of you have ended a long-term commitment, and maybe, why is that coming back around though? Why is that coming back through in this reading? Others of you, there's just a bone of contention that's being put to bed once and for all. What's interesting is we have the 8 of Wands here, so there's something taken off. I don't know if this person's communicating with you or if they're just like communicating with someone else. I don't know what's going on here, but you're feeling kind of down. Let me clarify your next move. Sun in Capricorn. You're just fuck. Stiff upper lip. You're just trying to be hella stoic. Some of you are dealing with someone with a lot of Cap in their chart. Others of you have Capricorn in your chart and you're just like stiff upper lip. You're just throwing yourself into your fucking grind. You're just trying to play by the rules or something. You got to stick to protocol. I don't know what this is. You're just feeling kind of down about something here. Yeah, Jupiter in Libra. Maybe you're needing to navigate new boundaries or new ways of interacting with particular people. Certain relationships have changed. Maybe your approach to them is changing. Maybe you're trying to heal your approach to them. It's like you're trying to find a way to meet your very basic human needs without, I don't know how to put this, without straying from protocol or without like, what the fuck? What's the Devil card? Clarify the Devil. Mercury in Gemini. This is communications. And Sun in Aries. And Venus in Aries. Lust. Some of you have a weak moment. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody that you just can't get out of your mind, can't get out of your head. Maybe you're having a weak moment. Maybe you're like, I don't know what this is. This could be someone you want to talk to. This could be someone you're really attracted to that could be super independent. Others of you are having a weak moment and you're being real impulsive. I don't know if this is like, some of you, this is like, you're craving something. You're craving something or someone. Either, oh man, I don't know, but I just see you navigating a lot, Pisces. And honestly, with what's come out so far, I just feel like you'll need a hug and a blunt with a friend, you know? Let's clarify this person's feelings towards you. Person on Pisces' mind, whoops, what do they feel? Third house. So this could be a neighbor of yours, or it could be someone that lives close by, or someone you talk to, or a text message. What is this person feeling towards Pisces? Person on Pisces mind, what are they feeling towards Pisces? What do we got? Whoa. We got you are the perfect drug coming through here. Somebody's like hooked on you, or I don't know what that's about. That was weird. We got a lot of people coming out in your reading. Hella people came out. What else do we got going on here? What's this person feeling? I love someone else. Okay, so yeah, I just kind of see that. So this is so weird. Some of you are dealing with the classic rule of attraction theme, where you're super, super into people that are super, super into other people. And then there's people that are super, super into you. And you're just like, nah, bro. That's been kind of your story for a minute. It's been kind of like the Pisces. That's been a couple of people's, but you know, and that comes out in the tarot. It's a little bit redundant. It's kind of a universal human experience if we're all totally real. But for some of you, this has been a little bit extra much of a theme. Difficult choices is flying out. I don't know. Let's clarify this person's fucking feelings towards you. I tell my friends about you. So somebody here tells their friends about you. Okay. And I just want to be around you. I don't care in what capacity. So someone here kind of doesn't care what they are to you. They just want to be around you. They want to be in your energy. This could be a friend of yours. Some of you, it could be an ex, you know, just careful, you know. Let's get one more. And then we got, wow, somebody here's kind of stuck on you. I don't know who this is, but someone here is a little bit stuck on you. You're who I think about late at night and when I wake up. And then we got self-esteem, self-worth issues. Yeah, somebody either feels they either have that or they feel like you do. I don't know. I only say that because it could be both. It could be either way. Some of you, there's been a relationship here that was established on self-esteem, self-worth issues. You have the 9 of Pentacles reverse in your feelings. Someone here has the Queen of Pentacles reverse in theirs. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles reverse is insecurity. You know, 9 of Pentacles reverse, like, definitely is. What is this person feeling towards Pisces? Second house. Okay. This person, that's double emphasizing self-esteem, self-worth, second house. It also speaks of, you know, the second 8th house axis, monetary exchanges. There could be somebody here that, you know, has helped you out with money, or that you help them out with money, or possessions or things or help of some kind. There could have been a relationship where you were kind of intermeshed with, as far as resources went. I don't know. You could have like gifted somebody, or they want to gift you. I don't know. Self-esteem is also doubly emphasized. And then we got trying to work up the courage to talk to you. I want to open up. So somebody here is mistrustful of people, or mistrustful of you, or afraid. They're timid. There's a timidity over here. They want, oh, thank you. Thank you. They want to talk with you, or be more open with you. They're a little bit cautious, though. There's a cautiousness in someone's energy. They do want to open up and talk more. They want to disclose some things. I do see that with Mercury and Sagittarius coming through here. There's a cautiousness in someone's energy, though, either because of maybe certain things that have happened between you at certain other junctures, or this is just how this person is in general. They're timid around people or mistrustful of others. Let's clarify your feelings. Pulling my hair out about you. So you're ripping your hair out about partnerships in private. You're doing everything you can to keep a stiff upper lip, but you're just, somebody's got you ripping your hair out. Let's get another one. I feel torn. Yeah, you're really going through it, some of you. Like, you're really going through it. You feel torn, you feel conflicted. And we have, feels like I'm running out of time. So I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Aquarius, you know, you can't rush a healing, and don't feel like understand that urgency is a feeling of urgency, particularly around relationships. Is a trauma response. If you ever feel like, oh my God, I gotta like make them mine, or I gotta pin them down, or I gotta find a relationship, period. Like now, like it's a trauma response. It's not healthy. You know, it's like you don't want to be making decisions out of fear, or fear of being alone, particularly, or that sense of urgency is coming from trauma, you know. Oh man. Thank you. Yeah, I got a Sun Uranus conjunction in my 12th house, and my Mars is in Aquarius, so I have like a weird, you know, little streak there of got like a Pisces, a little bit of a Pisces overlay there, you know, and then I've got Mars in Aquarius, so it's like, yeah, I got that year, and the Sun Uranus conjunction, so real Uranian streak to my personality. What else are you feeling towards this person? You're holding back a lot, Pisces. I'm holding back so much. Yeah, I did see that in your near future. Remember in your Celtic cross, where it was like some of you were feeling really, you were grappling with feelings of like feeling a little bit needy, you know, to be honest, feeling a little bit needy, and feeling like, oh, I got to hold this back. I got to bite my tongue. I don't want to share this, because you just feel like, maybe you feel like it's going to be a burden to other people, or you feel like other people are going to judge you, or you feel like you don't want to come across as like weak or something. It's like, you're human, yo. It's okay. All right, let's get one more. You're stubborn as fuck is what some of y'all are stubbornly. I don't know what this stubbornness is, but we got the devil coming out. So there may be something you're stuck on, or someone you're stuck on, or a behavior you're stuck on. I don't know, that you're just like, I refuse to back down. Like, I don't know what that is. There's something you're being stubborn about, apparently. And then you're having some regrets. I wish I would have. I wish you would have. So you're having a little bit of, you're processing a lot. You're having a little bit of regret, a little bit of remorse, or you wish you would have done something differently. Bottom of the deck, we have Saturn in Pisces. It's literally called loss. Like, some of you have taken some L's. And you could be, or you just could be feeling some type of way here. And, you know, you're just, I feel like you're just processing a lot. And I don't, you know, there's no reason to judge yourself for it. You know, it's like, I don't know. I can't help but just say, like, some of y'all just need a homie. You need a hug. You need a blunt with a friend, you know, something to keep, something familiar, cozy, that kind of like just gives you a little fuel in your tank to keep going. Because some of you are definitely, you're trudging a new path, and maybe it feels like a really difficult path. It could feel kind of stoic. Like, it's really just like, keep a stiff upper lip, like pick yourself up by your bootstraps kind of path. And it's like, Pisces is such a soft energy. Pisces is like, what? Like, I want a fucking fantasy to look forward to. Where's my fantasy world? It's harsh, you know, and it's like, maybe you just need a little bit of softness, something familiar, something comforting. I'm hearing something comforting, something to fuel your tank so that you can keep going. We got, so 3 cards came out for you. We have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And you're like, I know. I'm trying to keep a stiff upper lip. But the cards are also saying, like, maybe you need to talk to somebody you're familiar, you know, that you care about, that you know understands you, that you know knows even your dark sides and loves you anyway. Like a true blue ride or die homie, you know, like. But you know, because it's like, I do see this stoic, like, yeah, you're trying to be super stoic. You're trying to just be like, yeah, you know, Keeping a stiff upper lip. I'm loving myself first. Bottom of the deck, we have healing family issues, which is real interesting because, yeah, you know, Mars trekking through your fourth house of emotions, family, attachment issues, our emotional patterns, you know, even childhood, like traumas, you know, attachment traumas, things like that, like patterns. So there's a lot going on here. That's going to stir up a lot. You know, it definitely stirs up a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. You're just on this path. It's rugged. Some of you, it feels rugged for you. You know, you're like, fuck. Can somebody just fucking erect an oasis in this desert real quick so I can just at least refuel my tanks to keep going? I'm doing the best that I can here. And you really are. You know, and maybe you need somebody to tell you that. You need just a little pat on the back. You need a hug. You need somebody to fucking remind you that you are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Let's, yeah, I saw that in the Celtic Cross. I saw that shit. It was like first cards out. It was like 7 of Wands reverse. Clarified, you know, not clarified, but the challenge being strength reverse. It's just like fucking tapped out, man. Like it's zapped. Give Pisces an oasis so they can refuel their tanks. They need a little fucking, Pisces needs a fucking blunt break. Give Pisces like needs a hug. You need like, I just picture Rocky's coach, you know, like, you done good, kid. He's squeezing water in his mouth. You done good, kid. Keep going. All right, let's get a clarifier for this person on Pisces mind, or the people, you know, Pisces is dealing with, to help Pisces get more clarity on their path and their situation. What do we got? We got past life, relationship. You've known each other before. So somebody here acknowledges a significant connection with you. Very significant connection going on here. Let's get one more. One more. We'll get a couple more. We got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Coming out over here. Some of you really need to hear that. Maybe you're questioning decisions. Some of you have ended something with someone. Maybe you're questioning that. I don't know. Some of you may have a weak moment and reach out to this person because you're feeling needy, you know, and you're like, maybe I can resuscitate it. Like, don't. Love yourself first. Somebody's pulling this. Release your ex. Okay, so there could be an ex coming through in your reading. So I don't know. Some of y'all, like, even if you do try to resuscitate that, I don't know if they're like, they might not be open to it. Pisces, we got 10 of Swords coming out for someone over here. So I don't know if you're tempted, you know, to reach out to that person. I would maybe don't do that, because it might just lead to, it might just like rip open a wound. I don't know. Oh man, let's get one over here, another one, and then we'll pull. Oh man, what do we got? We got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So yeah, there may be a little bit of codependency over here, either on this person's end. Maybe both you and someone had a codependent interaction, and maybe there's a pattern here that needs to be broken. I do see a lot of you're self-aware of this. You're working through it. You're like, I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing. I'm not going to go back to that situation. Like, but you may be tempted. You may have a weak moment. And that's where, you know, your homies come in, you know, like, but yeah, somebody's pulling codependency and release your ex. So there may be a little bit of a toxic relationship that has come up. Somebody may be afraid of that. They may be on guard for that type of pattern. Others of them are codependent. I just saw the children card. Somebody could have kids. You could have kids with someone, or they could have kids. I don't know. Let's get one for the mutual energy. What's going on between Pisces and the person and or people on their mind? What do we got? We got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Aquarius got that in the same spot. Some of you have Aquarius in your big three or in personal planets. All right. So there's a crossroads type of energy here. There's definitely a need to get into alignment and stay into alignment and stay congruent with what you want. Don't veer off your path. And then we got Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Some of you straight up need some joy in your life right now. Literally a pit stop on this weird fucking stoic path you've been walking. I feel like you need a passion pit stop, you know, like something to get you get you enthusiastic about your life again, something to refuel your fucking tanks. You know, let's get one more. Let your friends help you. I knew this was gonna come out. Oh my God. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Ask for and accept support from others. Some of y'all literally, you need a fucking homie right now. You need a homie, you need a blunt, you need a pit stop. You need something to refuel your fucking tanks because you need a reason to remind you that you're on the right path, you did the right thing, you're doing the right thing, especially if we got a codependency card coming out. Something wasn't right, something hasn't been right, something ain't right. Some pattern needs to be definitely waved goodbye to. It's not going anywhere good. It's not healthy. So it's got to heal. You're doing the right thing. You know, maybe you need to hear that. Well, love yourself first here. But I feel like you do need something to refuel your tanks. After all, it's motherfucking 7th house season for Pisces, and you're dealing with a goddamn Mercury retrograde in your 8th house. That's so heavy. It's moody. It's broody. It can make you feel stuck in a broody hole, you know, stuck in a hole where all you ever see is like somebody that peeps their head in and says, it puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. And you need something different. You know, you can't just see that day in, day out. Damn, that's scary. Yeah, some of you just need a pit stop. You need a homie. You need to get together with somebody, smoke a blunt, refuel your tanks, you know, because you're on a path here of some kind that is it's stoic. You got a lot of work ahead of you. So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I love you guys huge. I hope you'll have a beautiful rest of the weekend. And thanks so much for showing this channel love and tuning in with me. I love you guys huge. Have a great rest of the weekend. Deuces.